Our temperatures just dropped. I just think it's hard for us to adapt when it happens that fast in Texas.
Oh, so quick. 70 to 20. Well, 70 to like 20. What did you guys do? Like 28 last night? 26?
Oh, I don't know. I know there was ice this morning. Mm-hmm. But I mean, the other day was like 80.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, let's do your tricep. Tender right there. Surprisingly.
Yeah, you don't. It makes sense that it goes all the way up. But...
And get up into here.
Oh, yeah.
It makes sense that you have a tricep.
Yeah.
Let me get your hair out of the way. There we go. I didn't want to grab it while I'm working on your arm. There we go. And then some people will have like issues down towards their elbow, but what I find is this stuff. This is where I have issues.
Yep.
It's like deep in here, like where it goes up onto the shoulder blade.
Yeah.
They'll have issues in there. There we go.
Chair massage. Hello.
Well, it's pushing, right?
Yeah.
Because I ask people, do they have problems with the tricep or the bicep? And like with therapists all the time, I think it's a tricep because they're pushing.
Push.
Yeah, they can almost develop an imbalance because they're not pulling as much, I don't think.
That's a good point. Holy smokes.
Oh my God, I'm dying. God, look kind of buff, man. Those nice lights there, your tricep.
You've never done this on me. Oh. You're evil.
And you're like, no.
I know I want it.
I don't want this anymore.
I do want it. It just hurts.
Okay. So if I'm like out a little more lateral or a little more
all of it.
medial, just all of it right there?
All
okay.
of it.
So I'm going to hold you about right there. How's that?
Oh.
Okay. So if I give you...
Oh. Oh my God. Oh, this is dead. Yes, I'm dead.
Is it too much?
Edge. Oh, shoot.
And usually, like, I'll laugh, you know, when stuff's like intense. But I'm always trying to create like softening. Like when I had that conversation with Tim about effleurage, because the therapist sometimes they'll see me work and they go, you know, what do you do to warm up the tissue?
Jostle.
And I always have to go back and go, warm up the tissue. Like, because what they're doing is they use effleurage, cream and glide, big flowing strokes. And then after the tissue's warmed up, they'll do deep tissue techniques. So use an elbow. And they're like, what do you know, you just kind of dove right in. And I go, well, sometimes they do, but it's like, I think jostling and rocking is almost my effleurage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there. So you feel like down here needs a little work?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And is it like more posterior or more towards the center?
I mean, it's been hurting more posterior, but it's all tender. Holy shiza. It's freaking tender. Oh.
Right there? Okay. And that's fingers are kind of pointy. But I'm also using my fingers just to kind of feel through these little delicate areas just to see what I think some of the issue might be. Right.
Oh, this will suck.
Through. There. How's that?
You know what? This is the arm that is all scarred up. So some of this is probably scar tissue.
From?
Punching a window when I was in high school.
Punching windows? You rebellious teenager? What were you doing?
Trying to go to the beach. My mom wanted to talk to me. I told her to open the door. Or I punched the window not realizing it would break. So it broke. I was shocked.
When I jostle you to like your end right there, how's that?
Good.
Does it feel like it's helping through there?
Yeah, I have a scar all along where you're touching right now. It's like through that area, but it's yeah.
It's right where my thumb is.
I think so.
Okay, right in there. So this is that inner arm line, by the way. Like I don't teach this an intro tie exactly the same way, but this all right here is all that inner arm line. And then this splits the radius and ulna, the one line.
Yeah. I like forget about what's going on with this arm because it's been so long, you know?
Well, that's the other thing. Your body adapts. And your body adapts sometimes in a fucked up way.
Yeah.
Like where it's just like
whenever I lift,
you've got stuff just
it looks
sitting.
crazy.
Oh, you go working around
Whenever I do, like,
Yeah.
it looks insane.
So I'm right there.
Oh, shit.
Now if I go down towards the elbow, right in there. How's that?
Good. Sorry, something weird with my ribs. I'm like having to adjust them.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to move around. But where your arm and shoulder is fine?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Except
Fine.
except where I'm pressing, it feels like slow death
Yes.
right there.
Yeah, I've had a lot of damage to this arm. I just totally forgot. Like, I have 2 screws in the elbow from when I fell out a window. Well,
And back here,
I
how's
didn't
this?
fall out a window, but that all feels good.
Okay. Now if I go broad, right there, how's that?
That's nice.
Okay. We'll go nice for a second.
Play nice. Oh. Oh.
I always tell people it feels like when they get something good, like it feels like it goes back to my spinal cord. Like it's so intense. I'm just like, my entire attention is just like
Yeah.
right on that spot. And just like your leg, I think this can form a tourniquet from doing this here.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of this is from like these 18-year-old injuries that like I've literally never had work to.
Yeah. If I go up towards your elbow a little bit, it's still good right there? Okay.
I turn into a caveman when we work. I just like grunt. I grunt for communication. Yeah.
Clients who are regulars on the tap out.
Yeah.
I'm like, tell me when, and they're like, we'll hang out for a while, and they're just like, ugh.